Hey, what is up everyone? It is Rinku and we're going to get right in the patch notes in 2 seconds. Just give me a second to just show you this amazingness. So we're on my second account, mainly because of a bug, which we'll talk about in a second. You shouldn't have to go make a second account to do this. It's finally here. It's not released today. That might be your first question. Is this out today? That's what a lot of channel chat is. Like, can I play Dark Knight yet? No, you cannot. But you can customize the fuck out of her. So you cannot like push finalize and play her. I don't know if you can save the name or whatever, but basically and it also says if you want multiple you'll have to save it. So definitely save the file of your Dark Knight when you make it, and there's even a beauty album and everything right now. So yeah, that's pretty much what today's patch notes are about. It's just the Dark Knight and everything that goes with it. So you'll see patch notes and also the event picture. So those are like the only screenshots I think they give us, so that's why I figured I'd get that out of the way. But Dark Knight hype is hype, and also Dark Knight is confirmed to come out March 1st, which is next week, which means all this is just a preparation for next week's release. You have a week to make the character, you have a week to do stuff in game. I'll be doing stuff in game, maybe making a video of what I did, if it even matters. I'm not like high-end sending bills ahead of time or anything, so don't worry. But no, Dark Elf is just awesome, and I do plan on making this my main character, so I'll be playing it a lot. I should have plenty of videos. I might not be the best at PvP wise, but this will be definitely the first character I get to 60, which is pretty damn hype. I've just been putting off training because so many life skills and events and sailing came out. But this character will be the reason I have to kill things, and I'll probably just forget what life skilling is, because look at this. Look at this. Okay, I'll get right in the patch notes. This is like going to be the only week where I just orgasm at a new character, I'm sorry. So this week, they're excited to unlock the character creation for Dark Knight, as you can probably already see on my screen. So join in on our latest contest by creating your very own Dark Knight before the class is unlocked in-game. So there's actually a couple new Dark Knight events. We are also running a limited time sale on select outfits, which are like meh. So there is an update, like I was talking about earlier, where they give you a free, almost free, a 1 loyalty character slot coupon it's basically free, come on. They also give you a character slot. However, this is currently not working for some people, including myself, because I already had all my slots filled, all 12 of them, and I don't even know if, yeah, it just wouldn't give me the 13th slot. So I did have to go on another account to like character create it, but this will be fixed by tomorrow, and then we'll have a week minus 1 day to create it. Yada yada yada. So luckily I started this recording after they added the update, so it is there and we are aware of it, so that's why I just explained it. But let's continue on to the Dark Knight pre-registration and customization event. So it does look like you can pre-register your account, your character, which means pretty much you can save your customization, enter a name, and push enter, and it should be on your character slot. It just, you can't log in and play as that character yet because it's not released. So that's really cool if you can save names and such a week early and have it all done. But personally, I think I'm just going to use the default appearance and lock it in, and then on my second account, like edit it all week and look at other people's edits and edit their edits and just edit and just get the most beautiful looking main character I possibly can. That's pretty much my only goal in this. And maybe I can even do a video just showing every single character customization I've seen so far or something with download links. But I mean, there's going to be the beauty album in game that's already showing Dark Knights, so there's always that. We'll definitely look at that later if there's anything even there. So that is awesome, that is hype. That's what we have on the left there, of course, and we'll just go in here and show you some different armor sets, by the way, that you can be. I figured I might as well show this off, because this is here, you know. I mean, I don't know if you'll ever get these armor sets, or if this is like Grunno or whatever. It looks kind of lame. This one looks really cool, but if you ever want to see what the Dark Elf / Dark Knight wanted to look like in underwear, there it is. And I also have an underwear and a glasses box I'll be using on my Dark Knight, which could be anything. Could be like the shittiest shit ever, but I figured I'd show you what the default preview looks like. So there's that. We'll just leave it there for a little bit. But the new attendance reward has been started, so I think it's pretty similar to the other one. And there's also more information on the event stuff on this event page, which we'll be looking at in a second. But basically, you get the reward for this attendance reward, which isn't the calendar. So basically, you just open the calendar, and this time it'll be unlocked right when you log on. You'll get the calendar daily event reward. And also now there's makeup days, which is what the second line is the weekend double attendance rewards. Basically, when you log on the weekend, if you missed a day, you'll get 2 days worth. If you're on track, you'll just still be on track. There's no way to get ahead of everyone else, but there is a way to catch up on 2 days by logging in Saturday and Sunday. And this now you just have to log in. You don't have to stay logged in for like a half an hour, whatever it was. So there's that. Also, there's more screenshot event winners. So there's more screenshots in our loading screens now. I don't know if it's including the old ones or not, or it's just rotating. I haven't gotten that far into the game yet, of course, because I just logged on and such. But there are new pictures, which are again in the event page. We'll be looking at those. And the Valentine's Day event is finally over. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't really do much in the event. I did only vote one time because I'm lame. But I did miss on shards, which I personally don't need, but I mean, it would have been free money. And also memory fragments, which is only 5. But I mean, these are good rewards for just doing nothing but farming a tree. Could I have gotten more than that from having the farm plot I had to take down for the events? Honestly, I mean, 4 shards, probably. That was probably worth it. But I didn't get the shards, so. Alright, so moving on. The Dark Knight has been added to the character creation, as you can now see. And we'll just give her some clothes. I really like this one. It's very fashionable. Out of all of them, this is the only one that I actually liked. Besides the original, of course. And also, it has been added to the Beauty album, which, if that is true, and there's already submissions, we will check that out at the very end of the video. That's pretty much the only thing we have to do in game at this point. All sealed flute horses, all horse flutes, all sealed horse flutes have been unbound and can be moved from one character to another. Now this is making me very, very tempted to just switch my main Valkyrie's horse flute to the Dark Knight. But honestly, I just want 2. I'm just gonna probably get another one. But to save me money, I might do this for like the first week and buy the horse flute later. But it's pretty cool that you could do this. I have a permanent one on my Valkyrie, so if that's true, I can give my permanent one to a second character for the first time in my entire BDO career, which is pretty cool. But now it has to go to my Dark Knight, so it wouldn't have made a difference, I guess. I guess they're probably just making this to prepare for Dark Knight. So it says some items have been added to a list of items not available for personal trade, which is interesting. I don't know if you can buy these from vendors or if some of them are craftable, but you can no longer trade them apparently, at all. I'm assuming you can't put them on marketplace at all or anything. It just looks like a lot of Lentian, Heidel, Calfian, like stuff you'd probably make or buy at the certain locations. So I don't think it'll impact people very much. But I do know people would like build furniture for others, and I guess now they won't be able to build these. If that's how it works, I don't really understand why or what. To commemorate the Dark Knight release, character slot expansion coupon will be available for everyone for 1 loyalty. I did buy one for 1 loyalty. It is true, and we will get another character slot, but like I said earlier with the update up there, it's just not working currently. I'm assuming anyone that has full slots. I don't know if it's for everyone or only certain people, but definitely not me. So we had to like wait. But you could make a second account, or like if you have an extra slot, empty slot, you could just like character create it now. But yeah, I don't know. So also, lastly, the farewell discount event has begun. There's discounts on all these items: Burn outfits, Bethel outfit, Cavario R. So like, if you're interested, I mean, they're cheaper. Okay, they're just meh. I mean, I personally don't have or want any of those sets, so okay. A Valentine's Day event is over. Thank fucking God. The slots for Simple Cooking and Alchemy are like normal to 2 again. I don't know why they wanted to increase that just for an event, but okay. And also they fixed a lot of titles that were regarding I guess Node Wars. A lot of these are like Conquer of Land, Breakthrough of Node. Why don't you give it a try? It's Node Wars. So yeah, I'm not really sure why they were taken away or put back or whatever, but they're there. So that's all the patch notes. We're going to get into the events because there is a decent amount of events, and there's also known issues and fixed issues, yada yada yada. So we have a little bit more to get through, but that was the main bulk of it. Hope you guys enjoyed so far, and 1 second. So finally we are at the event section of this video. So as you can see, this is pretty much to celebrate the pre-creation of the Dark Knight, with even a screenshot of herself. Pretty amazing, pretty hype. So basically, Dark Knight pre-registration beauty contest. It's just to make the most beautiful Dark Knight ever. Create a Dark Knight template and upload it to the beauty contest, the beauty album. The top 5 most downloaded authors from each region will earn a reward. The reward being Dark Knight Rosa Cassius weapon and outfit classic set and 1 Murs palette. 30 days. Okay, cool. So it's pretty much just, I'm assuming, a full cash set. And with weapon, which is pretty cool. That's pretty awesome. If you could win that, that's pretty damn awesome. I'm assuming that's this outfit, the main outfit. It's gonna be really cool to see how you can dye that outfit though. Like, everyone sees the default outfit, but when you actually get in game and dye it, it could be really something unique. So we'll have to get into that later when I get that outfit, most likely from buying it myself, most likely. Cause let's be real here. But pre-registration event 2. Create a Dark Knight within the event. All you have to do is make one this week before you can play it, of course. And you get free 3 Lawrence family boxes, which my RNG will be shit, so I don't really care. Horse flute 7 days, which again I was talking about getting permanent ones, so I don't really care. But you actually get a free 100 gold ingot, which I think, what is that, like 10 mil? That's pretty cool. You just get that new Dark Knights get like free help and the horse flute. And it's not anything like game breaking or anything like silly. Like, that's actually decent to start off with. New players already get like 100 G ingots. I think like 3 or 4 just from like logging in every day from the new player events, which last for, I don't know if they end in March or what. New player events like lasted like months and months. That's why I don't really know. But a new attendance reward event for everyone. So also for new players, it actually like stacks with other people. I should mention this because I haven't really mentioned this in other things. And we're talking about calendar rewards. So there's new player calendar rewards which are still in effect right now, which they have multiple tabs. But this is for everyone, and everyone has the same like the main calendar. Even if you're an old player, this will be the only one you have. But some people have multiple. So this is like the new calendar that just got released today. Just not confuse you, I guess. So the new system. You will get stamps immediately logging into the game and get things immediately. You won't want to stay online. And also on the weekends, you get double days, like we discussed before. And here are finally the new screenshots that we will see in the game. They're kind of similar to the other ones. This one looks identical, to be honest, as the other screenshot of the bridge. But the other 3, like the kite, this looks really, really, really cool. And also, this one looks kind of like the other one, but it might be a different location. And it's also a different colored fish, I think. Well, I mean, this one's a fish, the other one is a shark, so there's that. I just noticed that, thank God. I just noticed that, otherwise I'd be a dumbass and saying that they're like exactly the same. But that's the event page, and also the known issues, I guess. Ongoing issues, additional character slot was not correctly applied. Certain horse flutes were not properly unbound, so they will fix that if it's not fixed already. They also have already fixed the incorrect date for Dark Knight displayed in-game. And also some players did not receive full participation for the maximum of 8 votes, which is now in effect. So, lastly, they also linked the Valentine's Day popularity contest. Here are all the winners if you want to pause and look to see if you're a winner if you haven't already looked at the patch notes. But basically, I'm pretty sure my name's not on there, so I'm pretty sure I don't even recognize a single person on there, so oh well. But really, congrats if you won it, it's really cool. If you got the like exclusive stuff that was only for 40 people per server. But yeah, Deve was 3rd. I'm glad Deve was on the list. People that voted for Deve got a reward, so I'm glad I didn't waste my efforts. So congrats if you voted for Deve. Extra congrats if you voted for Deve and won. Like, let me know if you're a Deve supporter and won. That would be really fucking hype. So that's it for everything. I guess I'm going to go in game really quick, look at the Dark Knight stuff, but we can't play as Dark Knight, so it's really just going to be a beauty album montage. And next week I'll have a lot of Dark Knight customizations. I'll be live streaming the whole event of Dark Knight, however long I have to play, that is. I do have work before and after, but I will be playing Dark Knight as long as I can, getting to 50 ASAP. And by then I should have a lot of customizations saved, and probably have a main one by then or something. So, Dark Knight events, awesome. Dark Knight videos coming soon on my channel, for fucking sure. Let me know if there's anything you guys want to see or need help with or want to see. I said that already. I'm running out of things to say, so I'm just going to jump in game. Be right back. Alright, so probably the last thing we should probably look at is the beauty album, and I am still on my second account because we're still in customization on a new slot, but user gallery, you can already see there are tons and tons of Dark Knights. So I'll definitely have to either like gather up all the ones I like or something. I don't know. There's a Dark Knight. You can even be... No, don't go to more. I have the lightning for Valkyr. I could have 2 lightnings on the same account. This has more of a serious face like lightning. I don't know how they compare to my other character. I should definitely see side by side sometime. Dark Elf, Dark Knight. It's more fitting of the theme, I should say. Looks really cool, actually. I really do like it. Looks like the Valkyrie version of Dark Knight. Anything else? Yada yada yada. I mean, that one is just a really good screenshot. But it just looks like all the other characters. How do they get the screenshot so good? There's one I saw, that's what I'm looking for. Yeah, I want to see what this one looked like. Pikachu. That's probably close to what we want, to be honest. Yeah, we definitely... I'm gonna make my Dark Knight as small as possible, and I'm definitely gonna edit and have like crazy color hair, and crazy eyes. But for like the actual facial appearance, I'm definitely gonna need to download one. So I don't know. I like this one. So that's been my first look at Dark Knight character creation. That was just on, what was on the top of the Beauty album. I'm not trying to promote anyone or anything. But yeah, Dark Knight is gonna be fucking hype. See you guys next week for tons of content.